Ladies and gentlemen, the story you're about to see is true. The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
Welcome to SportsVision, the magazine show. I'm Joe Palo in orange. My co-host and friend Mike Cragen also in orange. And we're only going to say two words to you. Work, release. That's all. We'll explain later.
Anyway, today we have baseball, we've got tennis, we've got bowling, we've got some more BMX, and what else is happening this week?
Well, I'll tell you what, when we get out, there's going to be a lot of things happening, but we got to get out.
All right.
You know what I'm talking about. They don't yet.
Never mess with a big guy that owns a big building because you can be a big trouble.
That's exactly right.
All right, let's go straight to the baseball we've got going to happen this week. And here's the graphics on the baseball. Superior Sports scoreboard. We got the high school baseball 9th grade. It was Cleveland 9-1 over McMinn in the first game of the doubleheader. Eric Falk, the winning pitcher. Kyle Montgomery 2 for 3. Antonio Westfield 2 for 3. Cleveland the second game 5-3 over McMinn County. Jonathan Morrow, winning pitcher, 2 for 3. High school tennis, it was the Lady Raiders on your Superior Sports scoreboard. Cleveland 4, Morristown West 0. The winners were Shauna Green, Chrissy Shipley, Miranda Tippins, and Lindsay Tippins. And Knox Webb 5-1 over Cleveland, and it was Knox West 4-0 over Cleveland. Cleveland's now 3-2 on the year.
You know, I'll tell you something, Mike. Tennis is interesting. Baseball is interesting. A lot of things going on baseball-wise coming up here shortly. We've got the opening ceremonies of the ballparks happening this weekend.
That's right.
The season starts next week. We're going to bombard these folks with baseball coming up in the next few weeks if we get out.
All right, and we also this week had a wrestling banquet for the Bradley Junior wrestling team. And let's take a look at that. We got a little film at the banquet. We're going to show you a few graphics on that. Great season for the Bradley Junior Bears.
9-2.
Cubs.
And of course, there it is, the Bradley Junior High School the wrestling banquet, the Cubs with the wrestling banquet, held at Sports Pizza and Subs, and what a great job those folks did out there at Sports, supplying the pizza and the Cokes, the drinks, and they just one after another after another. Coach Archie McDaniel, of course, acknowledged that to the folks.
Travis is a 5th grader, and this is his 3rd year. Now, I'm going to be wrong on my figures, but I'm going to be pretty close. In 3 years of wrestling, that boy probably has a phenomenal record of about 40-3. And you're talking a 4th or 5th grader who can beat 7th or 8th graders. His record this year, he was undefeated. And he missed 2 matches because of sickness, a stomach virus, and yet his record speaks for itself. He was 14-0. Jake Nunley, 7th grader, I believe it's his 2nd year of wrestling, and he was 14-2, and every match he wrestled, either he pinned his opponent or he got pinned. He pinned 14 and he got pinned twice. He's a stud, there's no denying it. We had a heavyweight named Jared Shelton. Took him a while to get him to come out, but once he got coming out, he enjoyed it. He wrestled hard. He lost a match or two and realized he had to start paying attention better, focus on his moves, concentrate when he wrestled. Had a little boy named Billy Herbold that moved down here from up north, and he had never wrestled before. I believe he lost his first match, and then he lost a match in the North Whitfield tournament, and his record by the end of the season was 8-3. Bryant Blackman, another good wrestler, Chris Whalen, Matt Spain, two more little elementary boys, Justin Spain and Andy Morris, both had tremendous winning records. One of them was 11-4, and the other one was 9-5. Matt Bailey, Josh Cooper. The team itself did very well. No weak spots on the team, primarily strong from bottom to top.
And Mike, I want to thank our sports director here at WTMB, Webb Wright, for going out and videoing that banquet.
Thank you, Webb.
What a great job he does. Of course, the SportsVision scoreboard sponsored by Superior Sporting Goods. The wrestling banquet, as we just spoke to you about, you just saw a video of. The academic awards were presented 7th grade to Jay Cohen. 8th grade went to Bryant Blackman. The most improved wrestler, Chris Whalen. Rookie of the Year, Billy Herbold, and what a great job that young man has done. Junior Varsity Award went to Ryan Ensminger. Most pins, and again, that doesn't, you just pretty much take it as that is. 15 pins for Jake Nunley out of 16 matches. What a great job that young man has done. Team captain Brian Blackman. Coach's award went to Matt Bailey. And co-MVPs, Travis Cragen and Jake Nunley, both did a tremendous job for the Bradley Cubs this year as they went 9-2. And I congratulate you because you and Coach McDaniel did a wonderful job with that group of guys.
Well, I appreciate that. They went 9-2, did have a good year, won 9 straight, lost the last 2, but very close matches. Those awards were given based on votes by the kids, too. It wasn't our selections on those. We had a little bit to do with the Coach's Award, but that guy was right on top of that anyway. So anyway, we have a lot more action. We're going to explain some of this orange stuff that's going on here. This is Big Orange in a different manner. We're going to tell you what that's all about. We're going to have some speedway, bowling. Steve McNair visited. We'll show you all that in just a little bit.
People from all walks of life have discovered that Check Into Cash offers a simple solution to one of life's most difficult situations. It happens when an unexpected expense arises and it's just before payday. At Check Into Cash, you write us a personal check and you get the cash you need instantly. We'll hold your check up to 14 days. You can be in and out within minutes. The next time you need quick cash for whatever reason, go to Check Into Cash. It's quick, easy, and confidential.
Call toll-free 1-877-262-CASH for a Check Into Cash store near you.
The employees of Duracell's 3 area facilities would like to give hearty congratulations to our 3 area high schools for excellence in academics and athletics: Charleston High School, Cleveland High School, and Bradley Central High School. Keep up the good work, students. We are proud of you. From your local Duracell facilities, Mouse Creek, Tasso, and the Corporate Distribution Center and Warehouse. At Duracell, our people are our energy.
And we are back, and Mike, yours is more of a tangerine color.
Yeah, well, you know.
And short sleeves. Why do I get the long sleeve one?
Covering up those massive biceps. All right, we're going to go to some speedway here in just a second, but first I'm going to read you a couple little tidbits here. The boys track action and girls track action at Bradley Junior. Bradley girls beat Truett and Athens, and so did the boys. 100-meter dash, Julie Wood took that honor. 800-meter run, Jackie Pickle first place, and Tracy McCabe is coming in second. For the boys, Lamar Thompson won a 200-meter. Kevin Jones won the long jump, and we're going to jump into some speedway. Circling that great track out at the Cleveland Speedway.
Joey Johnson, all the fine folks out there. You know, that reminds me a lot of you and I on Keith Street on a Saturday night.
That's right, and that's me in front.
Yeah, dust. Eat my dust.
We're going to have some graphics coming up following this. We've got about a minute of action here. We'd like to give you a little bit of a feel of what's going on out there.
And for those of the folks that have never been out to the Speedway on Saturday night, they need to make their way out there. That is a Cleveland happening thing, folks.
It is.
Every Saturday night racing at the Cleveland Speedway, and those folks out there do a great job, and these guys that drive do a tremendous job, especially keeping the cars up.
And you know how big NASCAR is getting, and all these other related sports like they have out here at the Cleveland Speedway are also growing leaps and bounds by the locals. And we're going to come to some graphics here, and there they are. SportsVision scoreboard, sponsored by Superior Sports, has a Cleveland Speedway. Super late models by John Jones, the winner. Claimer late models, Nick Yancey. And the UMP open wheel modified was Jerry Kaufman. Hobby was Ken Scroggins. Pony stock, Justin Winters. Street stock, first place from rain out of 3:18 was Jeff King. And street stock on the second race was Donald Forgay.
What's hobby?
Hobby is something that you don't have anything of. All right. Well, we've got Speedway. We're going to go back to that bowling. We showed the championships last week, the bowling, and we've got some more on that. Let's take a quick look.
I could beat your mother in bowling.
You can't. You ain't touched her. Haven't done it yet. Let's look. And here they are. We've got nothing but strikes working here. Oh, my gosh. I tell you what. I didn't see the edit on this. The guy left.
He's going to pick it up right here. Look at that.
All right.
Good boy.
These guys look good on TV.
Yeah.
Don't be showing splits and stuff.
Look at this.
There it is.
Reminds me a lot of me there.
And here again, let's just hook my ball coming in tight.
I like to bowl on the sixth lane for some reason. I like number 6.
And there it is again. Wipes them all out. Okay, 1 spare, 4 strikes. We're looking good.
We got a strike to strike here. There's one. Here comes another one right there. All right. Some good bowling action, folks.
We need to do this again. And there's your placers and your winners. The 39th Annual Championship Tournament Doubles Championships for the bowling. This is sponsored by Superior Sports Scoreboard, Cleveland Bowling Association. First place team was Jesse W. Cabrera and Douglas P. Slaughter. Second place, Dustin Bowman and Keith White. Third place, James Casey and Gary Hayes. Gary Harris. Fourth, Terry Holcomb, James Holcomb, the Holcomb combo. And then fifth place, Corey Holder and Travis Garner.
All right.
And we had a great visitor, Super Bowl past. Who? The quarterback of the Tennessee Titans. Steve McNair, guy out of Syracuse.
Didn't know Dan Marino from the Dolphins.
That doesn't matter. This guy is.
McNair will do.
This guy is going to be more successful, at least in the next few years. Maybe not in this past, but here we come with Steve McNair. We got to visit with him.
Never happened.
Our expectation is the same as was last year, to get into the playoffs, and once we get into the playoffs, make things happen. And we lost some good guys, but we also replaced those guys with great guys also. But it's a matter of just getting back, executing like we did last year, and staying focused on our goal, and that is to get back to the Super Bowl. It's going to be hard for us to get back, but I think with the transaction we made during the offseason, we should get back and hopefully do a lot better.
And just tell me a little bit about the offense. Not exactly what you would call an explosive offense at times, but it always seemed to get the job done. Tell me a little bit. Are there going to be changes?
The offense is we changed the offensive coordinator, and the guy that came in, Mike, is a great guy. He's come from Denver. He's been to 2 Super Bowls. He know what it takes. And anytime you come from Denver and play with Elway, you're gonna pass the football. But it's last year was a ideal of just getting the job done, regardless of what it took, regardless of his passing football or either running the football. And that's what our goal was last year, to keep some of the high-profile offense that we played last year off the football field. And this year, I think it's going to be a balanced attack this year. We're going to do a lot of things to spread things out offensively to make the running game even better.
Tell me a little bit about the defense, how it played last year, and what do you expect from it this year?
Our defense played well, for 20-something games, and they did awesome. We had some guys come in as rookies and play well, and we was young defensively, and the guys stepped up to the mic and did a great performance. We look for great things and even better things this upcoming season.
And you open up the season with Buffalo on a Sunday night.
On a Sunday night game. What else do you want? But it's going to be a great experience for. We played Buffalo in the first playoff game, and they got a great team. They lost some key people that was in my face all last year, but during the first playoff game. But like I said, this is a National Football League. We just got to go out there and prepare and do what it takes to win. And everybody want to win their opening. And that's what we are. Our theme to win the opening every year until now that I'm at the Football League.
We've probably been asked about the game about 1,000 times. The game with Buffalo last year. Do you think they're going to come in even more motivated, looking to knock y'all off at the beginning of the year after?
I think so. When a play like that works, and and works like that, and it go against your favor, you always gonna have a bitter taste in your mouth. And I'm quite sure they're very anxious to get back at us.
Steve, we have a lot of children viewers on SportsVision, and you're a role model for them. What's one piece of advice you would give any children, whether they're in sports or whatever? Just give them your best philosophy real quick.
It's hard to put all of them into one, but my best advice right now for kids growing up is really maintain their grades in school and to stay in school and to respect their parents, because those are people that's going to be with you throughout your good and bad, and that is foremost the important thing that I think the kids need to realize, that they're there to help them, not to harm them.
Okay. Well, Steve, you've been patient. You've been here a long time today. That's all we're going to do. We know you got other places to go. Thank you very much.
Thank you. My pleasure.
You bet. Great advice from Steve McNair there.
And we do want to thank, again, WebRite at the beginning. And we use a lot of web stuff, which we did with Jeff Chardos, and we're going to continue with WebRite. Thank you, Web,
Steve,
for filing that with Steve McNair.
Thank you again, Web True. Steve, if Joe and I would have followed what Steve just said, we probably wouldn't be where we are today. And I mean to talk to you about this. Folks, ladies and gentlemen,
wasn't my fault.
Kids, Steve McNair, that's your role model. We'll be back here in just a minute.
Hi, I'm Steve McNair, and you're watching SportsVision on WTNB.
There's a bank in Bradley County that's made up of familiar faces, one that offers a wide array of services and the latest technology while providing an unusually high degree of personal attention. A bank that's consistently been ranked among the very best in the nation. One that isn't just a branch of some mega bank, but's locally owned. A bank that understands our community and takes the time to get to know its customers. Who is this bank? Bank of Cleveland, of course. It's the way banking should be.
Appliance Factory Warehouse, where the time-saving, money-saving, sanity-saving store.
Wash away your blues today at Appliance Factory Warehouse. Now is the time to take advantage of the best selection of Whirlpool washers and dryers ever. Whirlpool appliances, known for great quality, are priced to go at Appliance Factory Warehouse. Come in today and see the new energy-efficient Whirlpool product line. Ask about special financing designed to fit your needs.
Appliance Factory Warehouse, where the time-saving, money-saving, sanity-saving store.
I guess I'll sit in the front of the tube again tonight. I'd love to take the family out. I just can't afford it before payday.
Bring them to my place. I'm having some friends over to grill out.
How can you afford that before payday?
Every day is payday at Check Advance of Tennessee. It's easy. Just write them a check. You get paid today. They'll hold your check till next payday.
I just called Check Advance of Tennessee. Tomorrow night, the party's at my house.
We're back.
Here we are.
We've got some wonderful BMX.
Great BMX action. Steve McNair watches SportsVision, and so these BMX riders you're just about to see. There it is, the Bradley County Parks Recreation Commission BMX action. These are some of the younger guys, little 5-year-olds and stuff.
I can take those guys in a bike race.
That kid in the lead, I think we might see him in just a segment here.
I can take him in a bike race and I can beat them all up.
You can't take those guys. Look at those colorful suits. Remind me of kind of what you're wearing today.
And you too, Mr. Tangerine.
You and I still got to talk about that. You get us into so much stuff.
I have not gotten us into trouble. You're the one. When people see what's going on here, they're going to know you're the one that caused it to happen.
All right, all right.
Hey, we're going to challenge with these guys coming up here shortly too, don't we?
Yes, 3 of them. Casey Davis and 2 of his little buddies. We're going to take them out there and race them, and you can ride your little Pee Wee Herman bike and see how you do.
I got streamers and a little basket on the front. Is that good? And a banana seat.
We're going to see some jumps here in just a minute. We're going to just show a series of jumps from these guys. Check these guys coming out over the hills here.
Oh gosh, that reminds me a lot of me. And I mean now, not when I was a kid either. I can jump a bike like that.
Here we go. There we go.
See?
Get some lift.
I showed that one kid how to do that.
There's one. You showed him how to do it.
I did. I taught him. I have a bike school that I run. Called BMX
People, if you haven't
R-Us.
been out to see this, Bob King runs a great operation out here with BMX. Spin Dog Cycles, Ed Cycles.
Yes.
A lot of these local people sponsor these kids, doing a lot for these kids to be able to compete in this, and this is really exciting stuff.
And not that you knew what you were talking about last week, but you did make a good point that there is some kind of art in how you jump, make the jump, and where you put the back of the.
And here's the results of that action in the Superior Sports
seat where you're sitting.
Superior Sports Scoreboard shows in the novice division, McMahon was the winner of the 10-year-old, 11-year-old intermediate, Cody Baker, 12-year-old novice, it was Bubba Bacon, 13-year-old intermediate, it was Matthew Smith, the novice of the 16-year-old Bobby Marshall, 19 to 27 novice Andy Coker, and 28 and over expert was.
And make the comment.
Eric
it was
Tate.
Eric Tate. Make the comment that those are closer to your age, 28 and over.
They're not close to my
28.
They're closer to my abilities. All right, we're back, and we have got BMX. Speaking of BMX, we have the. Wait a minute here. We got
about done.
If we can just have just a couple more minutes, officers, we're
just going to have 1 or 2 more minutes.
Okay. All right, sir. Thank
that gives us just enough time to run our Athlete of the Week segment. Athlete of the Week coming up right here. And here we are with Athlete of the Week, and do not forget that this is brought to you by Check Into Cash, our good friends Alan Jones, Steve Scoggins, and the rest of the gang over there. We really appreciate them sponsoring this segment of our television program, and as well Cooper's Trophies and Plaques, who gives us the trophies free of charge. Tommy Cooper over there gives us our Athlete of the Week, and we've got a special one this time. Athletes do not have to be big and strong. They can also come in a smaller package, and this little guy right here is Casey Davis, and Casey is a BMX racer, and he went recently down to Florida, to Dade City, competed in the Nationals, and he got first place. He's a 5-year-old. He competed in the 6th novice division. He went up to the 6th intermediate, just recently promoted. That's how well he's been racing. The Nationals, how about that, Casey? Was there a lot of competition there for you?
Yes.
And how was it? Was it really a lot of fun to compete in?
Yes.
How long have you been racing? Have you been racing just for a little while or a couple years, or you're only 6? How long have you been at this? 1 year. And they call you Hurricane, is that right, Hurricane Casey? Yeah. And why is that?
I'm fast.
You're fast?
Because I'm fast.
And these 3 trophies here, they're about as big as you. How did it feel to get one of those trophies?
Feel fine.
Feel fine. Well, that's quite an outfit. Spin Dog Cycles, they're the ones that support you and help you with compete in this racing. What do you think of that outfit? Do you like wearing that?
Yes.
Well, listen, we're proud of you, and like we said, we're going to recognize any and all athletes, ladies and gentlemen. And this little guy, Casey Davis, went down to Florida, competed in the Nationals, and in his age division came home with 2 first-place trophies and a 3rd-place trophy. And Casey, I tell you what, we're going to give you this hat for being Athlete of the Week, which only Athletes of the Week get, and we're going to give you this plaque. It says Casey Davis for your outstanding performance in BMX racing. Right there's your name. How about that? All right, put this on. All right, anything else to say?
No.
No? Okay, well, listen, you've done very, very well. I tell you what, I'm going to hold that plaque for you. I want you to put that helmet on, and we're going to follow you race that bike just right over there to that green can and back, okay?
Yes.
All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, Casey Davis. Great little athlete.
Yeah, athlete of the week.
They come in small packages, too.
They do.
And gentlemen, you've had your time. Now it's my
I
time,
knew it.
so
I knew it.
You're going to have to go with us today.
All right.
I knew it. I knew it. Mike.
A week of this has gotten awful old.
This is your fault.
And this week I'm going to have to
This is your fault.
Well,
this is your fault, Mike.
We're going to explain what happened here. We'll have to show you here.
And we're not talking about pokies.
Hi, this is Titans Radio's Larry Stone. You're watching SportsVision on WTNB.
Kids are our most valuable asset. That's why Cleveland Bank and Trust sponsors educational programs, including Lesson Line, a home-to-classroom telephone service to promote better communication between teachers, parents, and students. We also take great pride in our long-standing best partnership with Cleveland Middle School, making a positive difference for our children and our community. Cleveland Bank and Trust is part of your life, all day, every day. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Quality Machining Services, located in Cleveland, services our local industries and businesses. Quality Machining employs skilled craftsmen. That is the key to Quality Machining's operation. Get your plant back up and running as quickly as possible with Quality Machining Services. You can count on quality because quality counts. Phone 472-0140.
Not only that, you can cut out the other stuff I've been doing with SportsVision.
No, Mr. Jones.
No, you don't understand. We didn't know it was you.
You keep
Nobody.
Mr. Jones,
Get him out of here.
big facility.
No, let me get it. I'm sure, yeah.
Here, get your briefcase.
No.
$100,000, you say?
It's over.
Can we get this deal patched back up?
We're sorry.
Police are on the way. You boys are going to jail. I'm not advertising anymore.
No, wait a minute.
I gotta go. I got the speech on the way.
Hey, wait a minute. Alan.
Goodbye. Don't ever mess with Alan Jones.
Here's your cigar.
You'll be hearing from my attorney, too.
Wait.
One of them.
God. What are you telling me? It's a mafia guy.
Joe, contract, I didn't know.
The bathroom is right over here.
Okay. I gotta go to the bathroom. Then I'm gonna call the police again.
You don't understand. No, you don't understand. No, that's not what happened. We didn't beat him with that bat and that umbrella. We didn't beat him with the bat and the umbrella. Tell him. I know, we didn't do that. We didn't beat him with the bat and the umbrella.
Sorry about that, Mr. Jones. We thought you were somebody else.
No. We didn't know. Mr. Jones, we didn't know.
Well, don't you know that's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. All day long they work so hard till the sun is going down. Working on the...
Fortunately, Mr. Jones, after...
Louis the Lookout. Louis the Lookout. Not a mafia.
I want to thank Mr. Jones, first of all, for dropping those charges. He was very upset at the time. You know, a $100,000 deal. We had the opportunity of our lifetime.
And I have to personally thank him. He's a short, dumpy guy, but at least he knocked my teeth out.
Got rid of your teeth in that. And Louis was looking. Louis look out baseball. Who knew that he was going to offer such contracts for that much money? We had our career opportunity.
Mike, we blew it. You know, the good thing about it is, though, is that we all love baseball. We got baseball. We got Lookout Baseball. We got opening day coming up.
This, we're going to cover a bunch of that both at Hopewell and at Industrial Park.
Yeah, we got baseball. Blue Springs too. We got a lot of good stuff.
A lot of good stuff coming up. But ladies and gentlemen, we are out. We're okay. We didn't want anybody worried about us all week.
Mafia.
Louis the Lookout.
The mafia guy.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That is the real Louis coming apart a little bit there. But, ladies and gentlemen.
Folks, where do you keep holding my hand?
I'm not trying to hold your hand. I'm still mad at you for that money. Where else are we ever going to get another chance like that?
Let me tell you something. You were the guy that told me it was a mafia guy.
Did you know Jones kept hot dogs in his briefcase, by the way?
No, I didn't.
Kept hot dogs in his briefcase.
I was thinking we would kind of follow him for lunch.
He's hungry.
But the thing about it is here, you telling me it's mafia guy, guys after me, all these other guys, you had me scared, and look who it was. Alan Jones, Louis.
5 cell phones the man owns. I saw 3 of them personally. But I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, join us next week for Sports.
We're going to have a
We'll be right back. We will stay out of trouble, I promise.
Thanks, Alan. We appreciate you, buddy.
Thanks, Mr. Jones, for letting us out of this. Bye, everybody.